I'm so angry right now. I've just come across the cringest thing I think I might have ever seen, and it goes by the name of a rage ritual. Now, just to break things down, it is a paid-for retreat that is way too expensive for what they actually do. So I'm going to start off by playing a clip, and I just want you guys to kind of watch the clip and think, I wonder how much these people are paying to do this. I don't know why that girl was wiping mud on herself at the end, but I'd like to apologize to everyone's ears for that screaming. I probably should have given you a warning. But yeah, quiz time. How much do you think they've spent for that? Now, if you said $100, you're wrong. For just one ticket for one day, it is $222. And if you want to go over a couple days, it ranges from $2,000 to $4,000. What the actual fuck? You could do that in your garden for completely free. I mean, they banged some drums, hit some bed sheets and pillows, and then went outside with some sticks and kind of slammed them on the ground and screamed. And anyway, there is an individual who is really quite into this. She goes by the name of Kimberly Helmus, and I just want to kind of take note of something that she said. There's no place where you can see a woman be able to be angry like that and it not be condemned. Now, the issue with this, which is why I wanted to bring it up, is because I don't know why we're making this individual to women. Like, if you are a man and you are openly expressing your anger, oh, yeah, I'm so annoyed at you because you parked there. Oh, I just can't deal with it. You are just as bad. So, the process of the ritual is pretty simple by the sounds of it. They first start off by gathering large sticks while conjuring their mind. And apparently every person who's ever crossed you or ever hurt you or ever ignored your boundaries or taken advantage of you or abused you in any other way. That's what you're meant to think of. Not very nice things to think of by the sounds of it. But I mean, I suppose if you're going in the ring against someone, that's probably a good thing to think about. Anyway, after you've had a couple warm-up breaths, then the screaming and swinging begins. The ritual is held in the woods so participants can make noise without fear of bothering people nearby. So I guess they're thinking about the public a little bit. Anyway, apparently when people do this and give themselves a permission to release their anger, their capacity for joy actually expands. Now, let's just say, for example, someone like me, who's been training boxing for a fair amount of time now. If you want to go and look at some of those clips, Instagram, there's a couple on YouTube as well. Just decided that one day, you know, I'm a little bit annoyed at the way that someone looks in KFC, for example. And, you know, I want to feel a bit happy. So I just go up to them and just beat them till they're almost dead. Would that be okay to do? Not really. Would smacking some sticks on the floor maybe release a bit of that anger? Probably not. I don't think going out into the center of a woods and smacking sticks on the floor is really going to do it for me. Anyway, apparently they're able to feel more happiness and pleasure, and they go home to their families with more gratitude and ease and peace. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I think that's a complete placebo effect. I think whilst you're doing it, they're constantly just in your unconscious mind saying, once you are done, you will feel happy, you will feel calm, you will feel at peace with yourself. And I think that's probably why they feel a little bit more relaxed when they go outside. Now, they have actually got a little thing that a therapist said about it, and I'm going to read it out now. When you do something like that, it's important to know, does it exacerbate your anger or does it decrease it? That's something that's on an individual basis. It depends on past experiences, it depends on your own makeup, it depends on just brain chemistry. So I suppose if you were a bit of a psychopath, maybe, you know, you were slightly detached from your emotions, but you did have this kind of internal feeling where you wanted to hurt something and you decided, actually, you know, I'm going to go to this, and you kind of started relying on that as a source of calming yourself down. What's going to happen where it becomes so bad that you just can't control yourself anymore? Like, the whole problem with the world nowadays is people don't have enough of a harness over their emotions. The reason why we have school shooters and the reason why we have people going out in the street stabbing each other is all because people cannot control themselves. Now, I do completely understand that the way that men and women deal with their emotions are completely different, and that's because of so many different factors. You know, you get hormones, just the chemistry in the brain as well. It's so different. I would still argue that, yes, release those emotions, do what you need to do, but find a healthy way of doing it, and also find a way to harness those emotions and control them as well. Because by going out there okay, when you're upset and you go out into the woods and you start bashing sticks, that will become an unconscious way of dealing with things. Resorting to violence is literally what they're doing here, and that is becoming their primary source of fixing a solution whenever they feel a certain kind of way. And actually, this scares me a little bit because it's slowly becoming more socially acceptable to act out on your emotions instead of controlling them. And that is where we start to get really bad things happening. And I just had to talk about this because, man, this is terrifying that this is what people are resorting to nowadays. If you do feel a kind of way where, you know, you feel like you are actually a little bit aggressive and you feel like you might be suppressing some sort of emotion, get yourself down to the boxing gym. Okay, for stars, you'll probably get kicked the shit out of, so you'll realize, actually, I'm not that violent. Maybe get yourself a gym membership if you're not already going. If there's anything that you're putting off, like work, just go do it, man. Like, that is probably going to be causing a lot of stress for a lot of people. All amazing methods for releasing some sort of anger. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. See ya.